Hello and welcome to the Stop Mo Show. I'm your host Serk, and today I want to tell you the story how my homie got his driver's license. Okay, let's stop. So, one day I was sitting at home, chilling, doing what I did, and then I got a call. It was a good friend of mine, and as I picked up the phone, he said, "Hey." And I said, "Hey?" And he was like, "Hey!" And I was like, what's going on? Is everything alright? He said, "Brother, please, the homie needs some help." And I was like, that stuff's about to get heavy when a friend calls you and he says, the homie needs some help. And I said, "My man, what do you need?" He said, "I need to get my driver's license. I got my final driving test in 3 days." And I was like, "Okay." So I picked him up and drove around with him. Since he's doing his driving test in the same place as me, I knew where he would be driving. And real talk, I said the best thing you could do is keep it cool. Be calm, be cautious, pay attention to every traffic sign. But when that homie asks you for advice, he's just not satisfied with the obvious and good advice. They always want to hear a secret trick or some kind of sorcery that no one knows. So I said, you need to kill time. When you need to drive 50, drive 40. When the road is bumpy, drive 20. And the corners, drive everywhere. Drive slower, man, drive slower. And I look at him, and he's looking at me on a deep sensual level, and he says, "Hey, Serk, you're a genius, man." That's what he said. Well, you gotta know, in Germany, a driving test is taking about 45 minutes. So every minute killed is 1 minute less where you can mess it up. And right at the beginning, you have to practice parking. You can try it 3 times. I say you have to mess it up 2 times to kill time. He was like, "How should I mess it up, Serk? The parking lot is big." And I was like, at the first attempt, you have to go in like this. And the second, you have to go in like this. And at the third time, you will make it, okay? Now he was looking at me again on a deep sensual level. And he says, "I suck. Your dad has to be Einstein, homie. Aye!" So the day came, and before it was his turn, a girl had to drive first. And all the time she was like, "Yeah, we will do this. Don't worry, it'll be fun." And all that good stuff. As she was coming back, she was looking like the thing from another world, crying her soul out. And my homie was like, You know that when in the movies the MC has a sidekick and is bragging about how he's gonna whoop the bad guy and gets obliterated, and now the sidekick has to handle him? And he was like, "Okay." Of course you wanna pass the test. And in Germany every attempt costs around 200 to 300 euros. And most of the students, as you know, are broke. And when a happy, positive girl comes back as the thing, of course you're scared. Homie said his legs were shaking and he was very nervous. But in the end, with keeping it cool, cautious and killing time, he passed and got his driver's license. He bought me some burgers and everyone was happy. So, that's it for today's Stop Mo Show. Let me know if you had shaking legs on your driving test too, and if you passed at your first attempt. See ya!